Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Sonia from Truesoulintuition, and we're here to do a reading for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Now Pisces, I've tried to do your reading like 3 times, and I actually ended up having to have a break because I'm getting a story that's very specific, but it feels heavy, and I didn't want to do that to you, Pisces. So every time I keep coming back, it seems to be the same message. So if it comes out this time, I'm just gonna, and I do apologize in advance if it feels like it's a little negative, but I'm hoping that it's not. I'm just going to quickly have a drink. As soon as I tap into your energy, I always get thirsty. It's interesting. So I'm just going to open up my heart chakra. Okay, guys. I will apologize to all those that know that I usually put videos out a lot more regularly, but I had a couple of events that drained me energetically, and then we hit Mercury retrograde, and I got wiped out for a while there, and it is coming back, but I have to be mindful and careful of when it starts to like drop out a bit. And with all the energy shifts, there's been a lot. I felt one last night when I was trying to put your reading together. It was just like I just felt myself getting pulled into the center of the earth. So it was a big drop in energy. It's like woof. And then we're having to pull ourselves back out of that. And I've been quite emotional today, quite withdrawn as well. So um, it just tells me that, energy wise, there's a lot of shadows out there. So be mindful of that, guys. But we also going with this. For all those that are new to my channel, please like, share, and subscribe if you resonate with me. And if you want to know what happened and why I was away, feel free to join me and follow me and like my page on Facebook, which is at True Soul Intuition or at Sonia's Spiritual Journey. And then you'll get a lot more of the free readings that I do, which is the Pick of Piles and collective energy readings. And I post daily. And I do explain a lot of things that happened to me over that time. So feel free to join me there, Pisces. I'm going to ask for good messages for you guys because it feels a little heavy, and my emotions have been pretty heavy too. So I've been looking at a lot of negative thoughts. But the really cool thing is, yes, I accept that these thoughts are coming into my mind, but they don't get to have me for too long before I break out of it. And that's how I know that I'm getting better with dealing with my shadow side, because I don't allow the emotion to take me. All right, guys, we're just going to get straight into it. And I'm sorry, I'm just waffling on here, guys. Waffling on. Feel free to skip this part. But we're just going to get your energy and who's coming towards you, the soulmate coming towards you, Pisces. So let's... I'll go through the general disclaimers, and then this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it does, that's awesome. If it doesn't, feel free to switch it, change it, flip it, reverse it. Sorry, I know I messed that up. And also look at other placements in your natal chart for messages there. And if you don't know your natal chart, I have linked the Cafe Astrology in the description box, which is a free birth chart calculator. And roles can be reversed, so I may refer to a card as being you. You may see that card as somebody else or another situation, so feel free to switch it. Crosswatchers are welcome, but just know that it will probably play out from your point of view, which is usually how it goes. And this is a timeless reading, guys. So you'll get the right message at the right time, from here to whenever. And yeah, that's just how spirit works. All right, guys. And I can tell straight away the deck wants to talk, which is good. So you have to ground in the energy because, woof, Pisces. I feel like I'm not the only one overthinking. I think tapping into Pisces energy, I'm feeling a lot of your guys' shadows coming forward, and they affect me, but that's fine. I mean, it's just how it goes when you open yourself up to that. So I will ask my spirit guides to protect me during this reading from physical body pain and mental anguish. To keep me protected here in the circle. Okay. Can I please have the energy of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Energy of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What brought them to this reading? What is the energy of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What brought them to this reading? Right, guys. Okay. Anything else? Couple of things. Oh, there it is. Okay, thank you. Okay. Pisces. We got yin in reverse in the tribe. So I'm going to tell you this, Pisces. Your energy is, your emotional part is distorted, which we know. Being Pisces season in Mercury retrograde, it may be feeling a little backwards. So you may be getting a lot of energies of the past coming forward in a shadow space. So when the yin energy is upside down or reversed, upright is when it's nurturing. Okay, guys? I'm sorry about the glare, but I have to have the lights on. It's dark in here. Upright, it's nurturing. In reverse, it's distorted. So your feminine yin energy, your emotional space is a little bit distorted, guys, and it's affecting the outer circle, which is your tribe, your soul family, your family, your group of friends. Be mindful of giving advice at this time. I feel like you're not in the right frame of mind to be giving people advice. Because, okay, I'm just going to say it, and here we go again. It's the same type of message. Be mindful that your energy is in distortion. Your feminine energy, which is our yang, our dark energy, our shadow energy, and that we pass it on to our future generations because they learn from us. They carry our DNA. And it's just being mindful of your actions, how you approach things, how you respond to things, because you're teaching the generations to come to respond that way. Your distorted feminine energy is disrupting your future generations and your bloodline. So what's that telling me? That is telling me that Pisces needs to tap into their intuition from a place of love. And I'm going to say love a lot because it is the theme that has been going around energetically. If anyone follows Lee Harris, he talks about love being a superpower. So we want to turn this yin energy into a nurturing energy, not a depleting energy or distorted energy. Okay, we want to turn this yin upright. So we need to do the healing and the nurturing of ourselves and our emotional space. We need to look at why we get triggered about things. We need to look at why we do what we do. And I always get this phrase, why do we do the things that we do? We need to start asking ourselves why we do negative actions or respond negatively under pressure, under the spotlight, in the shadows. If you're going to choose to be love, then you have to be love upright all the time. Otherwise, you're not love. You're depleting others' love. You're distorting your own energy and the energies of others around you. So there has to be healing here, Pisces. A lot of healing for Pisces. And pull my sleeves up, guys. And just be mindful that your actions affect the generations to come. So the decisions that you make now and the advice that you give now, you have to be very careful and mindful of the type of way you're teaching your children and their children and their children, the generations. Okay, they keep bringing me back to this. You need to get in harmony with you. in union with you. So you have to grab all the fragmented pieces of yourself and pull them into a whole piece, into the cup of love, into the nourishing love. Okay, you have to do that to heal the space, because the space is it's a beautiful place. The yin energy can be very beautiful. It can be the smooth sea, it can be a waterfall, it can be a pond, but you turn it upside down and it's a raging storm. It's the thunderclouds, it's a flood. It's the opposite side to the beauty of water, which is emotions. So we just have to be mindful of that space, Pisces. And being a water sign, even if you are a male, or if you are a masculine energy, just know we carry the feminine and the masculine inside of us. So if you are a masculine man or masculine male, a male, I don't know if I say masculine man, it is the same thing. If you are a masculine, we carry the yin energy. So that may tell you that in your past, you have a female in your family that has distorted your outlook on the feminine energy, or the feminine, the emotional side within you is distorted. And it may come from trauma from your childhood, or trauma from other childhoods, like past lives. If we don't break the cycle, and if you believe this may be going over your head just a little bit. If you don't break that cycle in a past life, it keeps coming back, and you carry forward all your ancestors' baggage. And if it's not healed with you, you pass it on to the generations to come. So, there has to be a lot of ancestral healing, which is really weird, sad. I mean, I could talk to you about that. But, just be mindful of where your energy or your emotional space is at, and make sure you're not in this distorted energy and not radiating the distortion outwards. Okay, guys? So you've come towards this reading. Because you're looking for something. You're wanting to heal from something, but you're not sure what it is. And Spirit wants you to know that you've come to the right place. You've come here for the healing, and the healing is going to take place. Let's see the energy of the person coming towards you. Okay, Imagine in reverse and Poised in reverse. Same message, guys. Your person is not ready to see and to believe. Or, okay, I just heard this, or then they're not capable of it. I don't know why I'm getting that. They lack the vision. It's interesting because you both come forward with the two. The frequency numerology of two, which is union. But you look at it, it's pink and blue. It's like masculine, feminine energy, but in reverse. So you're not nurturing, you're depleting, and this person is not expressing. So, oh gosh, your person is emotionally constipated. I'm just going to put it like that. If it's in reverse, you're emotionally constipated too. It's interesting that but their blockage is that they are in a mindset, and you're in an emotional state. They are in a mind state. So it's being expressed differently, but they want the vision and you want the love. It's I'm trying to put it into normal words, but it won't come forward that way. It just keeps coming out in this really strong spiritual message. And it's about the fact that there's something that's missing for all those that are seeking redemption. Redemption. They redemption. They want me to say that word. Redemption. Your person wants redemption, but they lack the knowledge, they lack the sight, the vision of being able to take a leap of faith here, to believe. They're set in their ways. They're set where they want this connection to their intuition, see, but they don't have the gift. And it's because they don't fully believe in it. It's like seeing is believing for this person, but they do see it, but they still in their hearts don't quite trust it. They're not ready. They're not ready to believe. And the thing is, you want to believe, you want to share with everyone. You want to share, but you're not in the right space to share with anyone, because emotionally you're not in a good space, Pisces, and I don't know why it's telling you that. So for anyone that resonates with it, it's just time to get some healing. Emotionally, it's still there. It's like the pain's still there. It's still not being let go of. And in the same space, this person is finding it hard to change their mindset. So that's self-sabotaging behavior and self-sabotaging emotional states. You know, it's like bouts of, depression or bouts of negative thoughts. All right, let's see the energy that you share with the soulmate that's coming towards you. Loyal heart. You love each other. Yous are birds of a feather. Yous are the same. And it's interesting because underneath the deck is the yang energy in reverse. Yous are divine counterparts. But guys, yous are in the negative space of what a divine counterpart does. See, a divine counterpart, excuse my hands, my arms, is that they help each other change, but the change never happened. The evolution never happened. It became, and it stayed the same, and it never got better. Okay, and there's a lot of love in this space because look, despite it all, the love still remains, the heart. But you see that this always reminds me of I keep hearing everybody's got a hungry heart. Why am I hearing that? Everybody's got a hungry heart. Everybody's got a hungry heart. Okay. Be mindful that you're not depleting each other. Be mindful that you're not depleting each other. Hungry heart. But, when I get back to it, it always reminds me of a purple heart. You know what I mean? It's like bruised and battered, but still joined at the hip, still together. 35 breaking down to an 8, the right person. You come forward with a lot of 8s. You have, your numerology is 2, 8, and 8. So 8, Lionsgate. You know, it's like a portal here. You're at a space where you want to step into a better space for you and together with this person, but your person is selfish. Yang energy in reverse. The masculine energy is upright, right? The hunter, the gatherer, the giving, the provider. In reverse, selfish. About the one energy. Very driven, very determined, but very ego-based. All negatives on this soulmate side. So I think they're just doing that, and it's what's popped into my mind is that they don't want you to focus on them because they have their own journey. They want you to focus on you. So they put them on the back burner, to the back. Their energies are not allowed to come in and dominate your energy, but they want you to see that where this person's at. Okay, they're saying this reading is not for them. This reading is for you. All right. Okay, so we go. The energies that you share is that there's still love there, but your person, they do love you and they are loyal to you, but they're just a little selfish. Okay, and just, okay, and have always been so. Can we lighten it up, please? I asked in the last reading too, can we lighten this up? Let's see where the emotional space is for you. I want to see a little bit more into the yin energy. Please show me Pisces emotional space. Any more? Oh, yeah, see, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm going to take this one that's sticking out. So we got the tiger. Ooh, and the beaver. Oh, okay. Interestingly enough, you come forward with the yin energy yet again. The tiger is the lunar force within the fire element. So she's sort of like a bit, see the background? It's like she's walking out from a fire. Very determined, very intuitive, but emotionally, you're the beaver. You divert you. It's like, here's the go. If you want to tap into this space of being the tiger, which is the feminine energy of the fire element, okay? So she's the knight. Don't be the beaver, be the tiger. And sorry guys. Now I'm only going to say this because this is what I'm getting, and it's, I don't know who this is going to resonate with, but you want to be the tiger. You want this. Yeah, you want this, Janet Jackson. So yes, you want it with a passion. You want it more than you've ever wanted anything, because the determination to be in a space of being able to tap into the yin energy, which is the intuitive energy or the spiritual energy, because the yin is the darkness, the void, okay? To tap into that, you have to be strong and determined, but it's showing that you can be the beaver a lot more than you can be the tiger. And the beaver is a good grounded card, very industrious, but all about the home, building the home, making the home beautiful, building a home, but diverting the flow of the water. So you divert it so you can make a happy home. So what this is showing me is it's talking about your yin energy. Your yin energy is strong. The huntress in you is strong, but the beaver is where you're at emotionally. So you're diverting your emotions. You don't like, there's many things you don't face emotionally. You'd rather just focus on fixing the dam, making a blockage, and divert the river to a place where you can handle it, the flow of the emotions to a place where you can handle it, instead of actually taking it on. But the thing is, the tiger's emerging from the fire, okay? So what this is telling me, if you have a look at the beaver surrounded by a forest, it's like Spirit is saying it's time to burn the wall away and emerge as the tigress, as the tiger energy, the yin energy upright. So Pisces is very powerful. Being in your season, you will be facing a lot, but it's like this is the right time to be in a space of wanting it. But you need to fix this need to divert your emotions. Why do you have to block it all the time? What are you blocking? What are you building a wall against? That's coping mechanisms. Oh, your person. Let's see where your person's at emotionally. Anything else for the soulmate coming towards Pisces? No. Okay. Interestingly enough, they've come forward as a fish, but look at it. There's something here. See that? You've got one on your mind, they've got one in the water. For me, sorry, just allowing the messages to come in. What I heard is that it's an upstream battle with this person emotionally. This person battles emotions. This person is in a state of survival. And it's weird because they need to get up the stream and you're building blockages so that there is no flow where this person is. This person and you emotionally are just in two different places. Like it's weird. Anything else for this one? One. Okay, this person has this person has a lot of different energies. Okay. But I'm going to take these two here because I think you need to see these. Your person of the earth element. Yeah. The mouse came out first. Oh, don't say rodent. Mouse. I'm just getting like Ratatouille. You know, they have their charms. They have their gifts. They have. Okay. Oh, okay. They're not what they seem. They come across like this little. They come across humble. You know what I mean? The mouse is very industrious, but for some odd reason I heard a plague on all your houses. You know what I mean? I'm so sorry. It's like a plague. That's why they want. It's like because I heard the Ebola plague. It's like, they're just gnawing away at things. It's weird. It's the energy of your person is very let's just say they're easily influenced by others, but emotionally they're a cold fish, and they struggle with their emotions. They're always in survival mode. And the thing is, the snake and I don't like what I'm getting for this card. And for some odd reason, the snake can eat a mouse whole. That's what I heard. I've seen it actually. Watched this, not seen it, but watched it, on a documentary, watching a snake eat a whole mouse. Scaly skin. There's something about. They've got this really. They're kind of got a reptilian mind. They like making a network. It's weird because I always get a network in this. But it's like because it's hard because a lot of things coming in. It's like a snake in the grass. This person has good intentions, but has not got good intentions, because I got plague and I got venomous. And, reptilian mind, that means they're very egotistical, or maybe they have been in the past. I think you and this person have a very thick history, why they're coming across like this. But let's see what the energies you actually share, because you do have good energy together. Yeah, see, look, the dolphin. Together, you're stronger together. You're stronger. At this point, it's interesting because before I'm saying he, I don't know why I said he, but just because of the yang energy, the masculine energy, the cold fish on his own, in his own element or in their own element, they are very cold and scaly, reptilian like. They're very mechanical. I can't help but feel they have a lot of negative karmic energy. But together, look, beautiful energy. It's the loyal heart again. The dolphin, very strong chemistry, very strong play. You radiate love together. You're very loving, it's almost like childhood love, like it's innocent. It started out good. They just said it started out good. It was wonderful. And it's time to remember the good times and less about the negative or what has happened in the past. That's the advice I just got from that card. Start radiating the love outwards to each other. It's time to share the love and not hold back and not be, this person's struggling and you diverting. It's weird that it's quite chaotic. There's a lot of chaotic energy in here. So let's just see what the tarot has to say for you, Pisces. Can I have, oh, look at that. You see it? Random as, isn't it? Oh, well, must be destiny. The bear. Interesting that this card is in here. The bear is waking up from slumber, from hibernation. This is the card of the first stages of awakening. This is the energy that you both share. You want to love and this person wants to wake up. This is the positive aspects of this distorted yin and yang energy. You're emotional and this person's very earth-based, which they do have a lot of earth, so they're very heavy energy. But the bear's coming out of slumber and the dolphin's radiating love in a more playful, innocent way, like it's going back to the beginning when things were good. It's like a renewed replenishment, redo, and an awakening, or at least waking up to the light. It's like being in a cave for so long and then coming out of the cave. You know what I mean? It's like coming out of that hermit mode, coming out and starting to open up your eyes. But it is a little bit of a painful process because the bear has to actually wake up, and then they wake up and they're ravenous. So that's that hungry heart. So just be mindful of what kind of energies you're taking from another person and what kind of energies you're giving. Nourish each other and allow each other the time to wake up. So give each other a bit of space when it comes to having the vision. This person is preparing. Preparing. All right. Ace of Cups. What else, please? To come out or not? The Hangman. They're all coming. Okay, wait. Okay, thank you. Oh gosh, guys. Here we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Hangman upright, Justice in reverse, and the Emperor in reverse. We'll try to get some more, thank you. The Page of Wands in reverse. And the Chariot. Oh, thank God. Okay. Ace of Cups in reverse. Pisces, yin energy in the negative form. This is your energy. You're stuck because the healing hasn't started. But you're starting to change your perception of things. You're starting to look at it from a different mind space, but you've put yourself in a space of stasis. You've put yourself in this. The Hanged Man is hung upside down in the shape of a 4. So this is about, 4 is about home, foundation, stability. You want stability. That's where you feel comfortable. And in the same space, it's left you unable to evolve. Okay? You've enabled, not enabled, but you are unable. I knew it. Unable to evolve, because the Ace of Cups is being depleted, not replenished. See, when it comes up right, there's the healing, there's the love, but in reverse, where is the love? It's on hold, because there's been an injustice here with the Emperor energy. Okay, they just said, okay guys, I'm just gonna say it how I said it. You guys are in the negative space. You are in a negative space. The justice in reverse. There's been an injustice in your lifetime, in your memories, in your relationship with this person, in knowing this person. There's been an injustice. And the thing is, the Emperor's in reverse as well. So this person has, it's like here, the upright they would be controlling, but in reverse it's like they're too flexible. They've been so flexible, it's caused an injustice. And inflexible, the Emperor takes the lead, takes charge. In reverse he does not. In reverse he does the opposite, right? He does the opposite to what he should be doing. He doesn't take the lead. He's very, it feels a little negative. And I only say that because here we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands upright is a creative new beginning. This is like embracing spirituality for all those that are looking spiritually. But in reverse, bad news, message not getting through, delays, obstacles, blockages. And the thing is, this is the key energy. The Hanged Man, the stagnant energy. Trying to see things from different perspectives. You know what I mean? Which is the beginning of healing, but it's been a long time coming. Let's just put it like that. Because your Chariot awaits. The Chariot awaits right at the end. The Chariot awaits right at the end. And that's where you guys are stronger together. The yin and the yang. The yin and the yang energies. Working together with the universe as the driver. So it's time to stop trying to control the outcome. Stop trying to control your spirituality. Stop trying to control your emotions. You have to let it flow. Now I want to sing Tony Braxton because that's the song I can hear. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. Okay, I need a drink of water, guys. But at the end of it all, your Chariot awaits. Once you are able to turn these energies upright, and it can be done, guys. You could just choose it. Free will. This is the thing. The universe gives you free will to decide what you want to do with your life. If you're going to dwell in the injustices placed in your life, the obstacles, the blockages, the negative masculine energy, the depletion of your heart space, then you will forever be stuck. But you can turn these upright. Even though they're major arcana, they can be turned upright. It takes time though. So you have to go through the process. You know, you have to bring justice to whatever it is you feel you've been wronged. And I feel that this is actually a representation of your energy, the balance. showing an imbalance. It's been showing an imbalance all through this. And the thing is, same as with the masculine energy, the Emperor energy, even though this is a lot more flexible, but it's like this. It's like I'm too flexible. I'm getting too much of the flexibility where it's sort of disproportionate to what you really need is the Emperor upright, a leader. But when your lead is like this, who are you going to follow? You have to take the lead and be the tigress, the tiger. She follows her soul. She follows her intuition. She follows her spiritual urges. She is in control of her yin energy, of her emotions, and she allows that to fuel her. Even if you're masculine, it doesn't matter. It's just an energy of taking charge of your emotional space and passion and drive and spirituality here. But underneath it all, guys, underneath all of this distortion and imbalance, there is a silver lining. This is counterpart energy. Bring everything into balance. This is Cancer, by the way, if that makes sense to anybody. It is still a water sign, but it means triumph and success. Because this is you working with balanced energy and with the universe. So it's 1, 2, 3. It's a trine. Time to get stronger, Pisces. Be the tigress. Let it flow. Let it be. Alright, guys, I'm going to leave it right there. Hopefully this resonates with somebody. I know it's a little bit... I am concerned about your soulmate, but I feel like they're on their own journey, but they're waking up. And the thing is, so are you. And you're waking up in the right space, and so are they. But it just takes time, and it will end up being the chariot. Teamwork. That's where it's at, guys. Alright, there's no I in team, okay? Alright, take care, Pisces. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you resonated with this, let me know. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Bye.